Does he? Mrs. Smith?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Knowledge is pain. I'm used to that. Not that I don't get some little pleasures in return for the pain, mind you.
When I came home early from my business trip, I found my wife and her lover playing in the pool. But I didn't make a scene. Instead, I turned around and went to my room, confirming the fact that my wife was cheating on me. That night, I shot my wife with a single bullet. When the gunshot rang out, a gardener came running over. I fired several shots at the glass to scare him away. Then I dragged my wife to one side, picked up the fallen bullet, burned the shirt I was wearing, and finally washed myself clean. Soon the police surrounded the villa. The sheriff in charge of the case was Noonley, my wife's lover. I saw him through the surveillance camera and let him into the house. When he saw the gun in my hand, he didn't dare take any risks. He still had no idea that his girlfriend was actually my wife. I motioned for us both to put our guns down and go inside to talk. I put my pistol down first. After seeing this, he came in and put his gun down too. Then he followed the trail of blood, looked at the photos on the wall, and when it all clicked, he immediately rushed over.
I read somewhere that the best place to find a pulse is in the femoral artery. It's on the inner surface of the upper thigh. So if you just put your fingers up her skirt.
He swung his fist at me in anger, but the officers discovered that my wife wasn't dead and carried her out on a stretcher. I was put into the police car. I looked at Noonley outside the car window with a mocking expression.
The judge told me he could appoint a defence attorney for me. I refused on the spot, saying I could handle appearing in court myself. The lawyer looked absolutely incredulous after hearing this, thinking I had given up fighting. That evening, the lawyer received a call from the police station. They told him that my pistol showed no signs of having been fired, and despite searching my entire house, they couldn't find the gun that had actually been used in the shooting. So he came to see me, wanting to understand what was really going on. But what he didn't expect was that I had already investigated him thoroughly through a private detective. I also knew the law very well. Even though it looked like I was the killer, if they couldn't find the murder weapon, the charges wouldn't stick. Faced with my provocation, all he could do was keep his frustration bottled up inside. The next day in court, no matter what the prosecution asked, I raised no objections. But when they started questioning Nunnally, I finally spoke up.
You call it legally when the officer who arrested you was having sexual intercourse with your wife. I think it's objectionable. It's rather disgusting, I think, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong.